drugs really influenced a lot of my music, like especially acid.
That's one. I never tried any psychedelics or anything like that. I was always kind of
I've done
scared.
DMT, I've done everything.
I don't. I don't know. I don't know, man. That shit all because I'm already kind of like a spiritual person, and you kind of got to be in the right mind state if you want to take some shit like
So
that.
here's the thing with that, bro. You just gotta know your own, because I've seen motherfuckers have bad trips and shit. But me myself, I've done that shit hundreds of times, hundreds. Never had a single bad trip.
That was one of my questions. So you never had a like a bad acid trip or anything like that?
No, never, never, never.
What's the most like memorable experience you had from acid,
I mean, DMT flushes everything on acid out the park. But
or just from any psychedelic? Really, what's your most memorable
yeah,
experience
I
that
mean,
sticks out?
DMT for sure. That shit. You think, I've done a lot of acid before, and you think you ready for that shit, but you not. Like, you're just not. Like, that shit takes you to a different universe. Like, shit, I was smoking it. I was like, shit, nothing's happening. I just kept hitting it, hitting it, hitting
Oh
it.
shit.
Big old hits, holding it in. And then all of a sudden, my word, think about it in a video game, like your POV, Like my
Hmm.
POV started getting extended as fuck. Like everything looked long. And then the ceiling started to spiral and I was lifted up and I just laid back. Um, and I started just talking to this fucking alien figure and he was just crazy. I had no idea what the fuck he was saying, and it was like, at first I couldn't breathe, and then after that, like that first like 30 seconds, I started feeling really good, and it just made me think about so much shit. Like it felt so much longer than it really was. Like, that shit only lasts like a couple minutes, but if you do it enough, it could feel like you're in there for hours or
Hmm.
days. But nah, and then I didn't do that. Apparently I didn't do that much, or it wasn't that strong or something. So it ended fairly fast. Like I wasn't in there for no hours or nothing. And then right after, it was so fucking amazing and crazy. Like, acid's not like what people think it is. Like people be thinking you see unicorns and fucking hamburgers walking around with eyeballs. Yeah, that's not how it is, bro. You'll see some like bright colors and shit like wiggling around, or like you might think you see something, but it's not like right in front of your face. I mean, I've done a lot at once too. I've done like 8 tabs at once.
Damn.
So this is coming from me, but DMT, bro, you see everything. You see molecules, like shit's insane. But it just right after it was over, I was so pissed. I was like, fuck, I want to experience that again. And I did it like literally right afterwards. Like as soon as it was over, I did more.
Did you get that same
Did it
experience or
like
no?
3 times. Nah, nah.
No.
You have to wait. It's
Hmm.
like every time you do it afterwards, like weekends, but. It was still fun, just not near as crazy it was the first time.
Yeah, that's kind of I remember I seen an interview with you know who Steve-O is from Jackass.
Yeah,
Yeah, I seen an interview with him, and he was saying how I don't think he wasn't doing psychedelics. He was doing like some crazier shit, like nitrous oxide or something like that.
yeah, he was addicted to that shit.
And he was saying how he tried so hard to chase his one of his experiences that he had, so he just kept doing it over and over, and it like just put him in this dark, basically this dark space where he was just taking drugs over and over to have that one experience he
Yeah,
first had.
yeah.
Have you ever felt what like with the acid? You said like you took it again. After a while, did you just like fuck it?
Nah,
It's
I
not gonna
was
happen
never
again.
addicted to that shit. I just got bored of it and stopped doing it.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, like, acid's just not something that I mean, some people do, but it's just not something I could see myself ever getting addicted to. I just did
Hmm.
it for music or like to go to a party or some shit.
You said you seen like an alien. When do you remember what the alien looked like?
This was like years ago, but it was just like this long, dark figure. I mean, I said alien, but it was just like an alien to me, like it was just something unidentifiable, like
Okay.
some long, weird, big figure that was just standing over me.
Did you feel like a negative
But
energy from it, or did it feel positive?
nah, nah, I was chilling. I didn't, I'm not like, I don't really feel energy or anything. It was just like, I was there and I just accepted it. That's the thing. Like when you tripping, you just gotta accept it. You gotta realize that you're tripping and like just be like have fun with it. Cause the second you're like, oh, let me get out, let me get that's when you have a bad trip when
Yeah.
motherfuckers are like, all right, I've had enough. Then they start freaking out because it doesn't go away for like hours or whatever, you know, like acid lasts like 8 to 14 hours.
Damn.
And then they start freaking out, and then that's when your mind starts, you know, all the bad shit comes. But I've never had that. And I've been in horrible situations on acid, and I just chill.
Mm.
Okay. Here we go. I swear to God, we're wasting time. See, you give me faith that everything be fine, but I'm losing my mind. And you say smell the roses, what happens, we'll be fine. Okay, I just hate the fact that we all wait to see.